If you had watched my preview of gold for the week December 29, 2025 to January 2nd, 2026, you would have won all your trades for this past week. So this is because all my analysis were top notch, in fact, super accurate, just the way I described them. Not only did I preview the week, every day, every night, I analyze what gold is going to do the next day. That is live on YouTube. You can go to my YouTube channel and then you find them. They are out there. You see that exactly the way I analyze them, that's exactly how they work. In fact, some were too exact that I call them prophecy. Let me show you some of those videos.
This is the video that started it all. That's the very first video that started it all. This one that said, this is how you trade gold this week. December 29 December 2025 to 2nd January 2026. You can see it was posted 5 days ago. So that was the market open, before the market open. You see that. So let's go inside and now find out what is the thing, the view of the thing that was said. I mean, we're going inside to, let's now go inside. Let me see, so that we can find out some of those things we said and see how it played out in the market. Let's go.
So today we want to go into the chart to this December 28, Sunday, December 28, 2025. So we want to see what the coming week is going to bring about, talking about gold. So we want to go into the chart and see what you should be expecting from gold and the way we should trade it between starting from tomorrow Monday, in fact this night itself, but specifically Monday 29 December 2025 to January 2nd 2026. So we want to see what we should be expecting from gold and how we should trade it for the week as a whole. So what are we expecting? Well, this is what we're expecting. Let me hide all this now. So let's now go to what we're expecting for the week as a whole. You see this point. We are waiting for the market to come to this point. You get it? New order block for according to 4-hour time frame. So we're expecting the market to eventually come back here again, break of structure to the upside. We are expecting it to come back again and for us to take the trade from that point, or change of character to the downside. The testing of the order block that's actually called the change of character. You understand? We want to take the trade to begin to move down, just like that. But for now, we are bullish, very, very bullish. Only change of character to the downside will tell us that we're no longer bullish. We begin to consider a sell trade. Is there any possibility that the market can turn and begin to come down? Of course, market can do anything you want to do. But how do you trade that? Then you wait for a change of character. When the market changes character, when the market to go back to the other block that called the change of character to the downside, you get it, and then give you an entry trigger, maybe something like bearish engulfing market. In fact, we expect the market as it opens to continue going up, at least continue going up until maybe after hitting this high. If you hit this high, we expect anything can happen, but we expect to continue going up until hit this high or make a little bit of lower high from this point. Do you get? Now, let's take two key points in the video to discuss. We said that we expected the market to return back to the other block that caused the recent break of structure in the daily time frame. And then we also said that to expect a sell, we would want the situation only to sell when there is a change of character to the downside when we're in 15 minutes. And we also said that when the market reopens, that we expect the market to first of all retest the most recent high before doing any other things. Let's go and find out in the chart how all these things played out. And then you can go back to the video of the original analysis that I've showed you before to actually watch the rest of the analysis and you'll be impressed.
But this is the recent order block we're talking about, and this is where the candle was when we're talking about, when we're analyzing the market. That was that Sunday, the last Sunday. So let's bring in the drawings. All right, so you can see what happened. We said that the market, we expect the market to come back. This is that other block here, this candle we talked about just now, to come back to it. And what the market do? market came back to it during the course of the week. Did you see that? And all that. So another thing we mentioned is that we said we were bullish until if there when we see a change of character, of course, to the downside before we begin to consider it's a change of character to the downside and the returns of the other block that caused the change of character. So let's go to 15 minutes time frame because we're not talking about daily time frame. Daily time frame will be for swing traders, but for intraday traders, we won't be waiting for that. Let me first of all hide these drawings. Let's zoom to get to. All right, so as you can see, this is the topmost point. The market was here. All right, so let's now try to bring in and see what happened in 15 minutes time frame. I use 15-minute time frame because 15-minute time frame is usually my entry time frame. All right, so I think we are good now. This is the high, the last high. That was Friday, December 25. That's the last high before the market closed. That's previous week, and then the market was around here. All right, this is the place where the market was when we're making the analysis, and we mentioned that we need this market to come up and retest this high. Now look at the candle. This candle that opened the market immediately it rose up and retest the high. And what about the part we talk about? We need to see a change of character to the downside. Now here is where the change of character occurred. This low here, around where the change of character actually occurred. After the candles came down, the market came down to break below this low. That's when the change of character occurred. And now we have an invisible order block here and main order block here. The market came back to retest the order block, the invisible one. And what did it do? You see turning pattern here and then begin to go down. And this is what we say we should see. And then we begin to sell the market. And that is exactly, it just happened like that and the market begin to sell. So that is like a prophecy number 2 that happened. So you see all these things happen before the market begin to go down. And that's exactly how we predicted in that week. I mean, this is exactly how we predicted it at the beginning of the week.
You have seen it yourself, how it went, and you can go to my YouTube channel and exactly watch the real video. It's about, I think, 36 minutes. You're really going to enjoy it. And in case you want to join me for live trading, I trade here on YouTube live every day. And all you need to do is to actually join me for free, but you have to subscribe and turn on the notification button so that when I send a schedule for live session, you will be able to receive it and know when we're having that session and come on board and join us. Let's pack out that form. That's what I'm meant to do, packing out the form. So click on the subscription button and turn on the notification button there. And if you are actually watching me from other platforms like TikTok and others, please go to my bio. The link to my YouTube is there. Please just go use the link to come to the YouTube and subscribe. And you can also check the description of this video. Maybe there is a link in that description of the video to also lead you to my YouTube channel so that you can subscribe. For other videos, other analysis for the week, I'll be making them and reviewing them and uploading them, so you see how precise all the prediction, all the analysis for throughout the week, throughout the days, were exactly like prophecies. See you in another video. Bye.